All right, in this problem, we're going to be, again, looking at analysis where there's a public good where there's two people, right? But this time it's going to be in graphical form, right? And we're also going to ask the question, what is the market quantity of the public good? In other words, how much of the public good would people buy if only left to their own, acting according to their own self-interest rather than acting according to the social optimum, right? Okay, and the way to look at this is to actually find the person who has the highest marginal benefits, right? And usually it's that person who's going to be buying the output, or at least the last unit of the output, right? So what's going on here in the graph is that, okay, we have the marginal benefit curve for B, right, person B, marginal benefit curve for person A, and then also thrown in is the marginal social benefit curve, which is the sum of these two curves, right? So basically, I know I didn't draw it perfectly, but the way that this curve, the marginal benefit A plus the marginal benefit B, the way it should be drawn, and the way that I tried to draw it, is that the height of it is equal to the sum of the two heights for these two curves, the marginal benefit for A and the marginal benefit for B, right? And remember the social optimum, right, where these two people, in this case, would be maximizing their social surplus, their total surplus, would be where the marginal social benefit of the public good equals the marginal cost of the public good, right? So the quantity associated with that, so that's the point where these two curves meet, and the quantity associated with that is 38 units, right? So 38 units would be the social optimum if they were acting according to maximize their total surplus. But in this case, again, they're not. And what we're asking is, okay, well, if they act according to their own self-interest, how much would anybody want to buy? How much would people get, right? And so you can see that person B, if they bought any of this good, they would only be willing to go up to 17 units, right? Because their marginal benefit is above the marginal cost only up to that point, right? So they would actually stop there, and then they wouldn't consume anymore, right? They would not want to buy anymore. Person A would be willing to go beyond that. So there could be a scenario where person B buys 17 units of the public good, and person A says, well, you know what, we need more of this, whatever it happens to be. And so they might actually buy, the last, they would be willing to go up to 29 units, right? So person A would buy at least 12 more, right? Going from 17 to 29. They would buy at most 10 more, at least. They would buy at most 10 more units, right? 12 more units. So then we get to 29, and then from there, there's nobody else who has a higher marginal benefit on their own, a higher personal marginal benefit, right? And so they would actually stop there, right? They would only buy 29 units between them, right? You wouldn't add it up. It wouldn't be the 17 plus the 29, because person A is enjoying those first 17 units that person B might have bought, right? Person A might have bought some of those units as well, right? It could be either of them buying these first 17 units, right? Because person A would be willing to buy those, to purchase any of those first 17 units as well. But only person A would buy the units between, 18 up to 29, right? Only person A. And so they would actually stop there, right? Then they'd stop there. And so we would only end up with 29 units of the public good. And there would be a little bit of free riding going on, probably, where person B is enjoying those units that person A bought, and maybe they only contributed to the first 17 or so, right? And it could be the case that person A is the one who bought all of the public goods, right? All the units of the public good, and person B is just completely free riding, right? That's not specified in the problem. The only thing that is specified is what they would stop at, and they would only go up to 29 units, right? They wouldn't go up to 38, which is the social optimum, but they would stop at 29. All right. Thank you for watching.